Oh, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever the time of day you listen to this. I know it's Sunday. I know it's Hey Man, Nice Shirt podcast day. And I know I am here. Logan Ryan is fucking here.
Well, that makes me happy. That makes me happy because I don't have to do this alone. Hello, you silly fucks. Nick Delicati is here. Nick Delicati is fucking thirsty because Logan decided to have 15 problems with his shit before we got on. Turns out 3,000 miles in between us is a bit tricky from time to time. I'm getting into it. I am always coming prepared with these most diverse beers. No, it's Corona again this week. Here we go. Got my limes. Look at this new cutting board. Logan, check that motherfucking thing out.
Ooh. Shit, he's getting fancy on us. Getting handmade. So fancy. I had to finish off my pre-gamer, which I do from time to time. I think it's important to have a pre-gamer. I respect the Coronas. Always been a big fan of Coronas. But this is the one that I was talking about, I think, last week, that it was like buried under some other beers, and I didn't want to create a just cascade of beer cans falling all over the ground at the liquor store that I go to. So I was waiting for this to be like on the top, and guess what? It was on the top. So we have, and I posted it on our Instagram, fucking A, from Paperback. These boys came up with a Hollywood Hellcats, and if you're watching, you can see the label's pretty dope. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And it says they're taking down Hollywood one creep at a time. They didn't mention any names, but I'm sure there's talking about good old Harvey. So but that's all right. Let's crack this bitch.
I told you I worked with him, right?
Yeah, you did. That's right.
I worked for a company that had they were editing with Harvey.
So weird.
Turns out total dick. But you know what I'm saying though?
That's nice.
This industry is a little hard, so where's Kevin Spacey when I needed him? Okay, that's
suck a little dick to get a roll. That's Nick.
I would honestly take a dry handy from Kevin Spacey in a bar and then have my life dreams fulfilled.
God, we've done
honestly. Yeah, I would. I mean, I know, like, we're 2 minutes into this already, and we're going to be canceled. So, guys, it's been real. It's been swell. Cheers to you guys. I'll miss you. I'll miss you all.
What a way to start episode fucking 20, by the way. Stoked, dude. We've hit 20. Oh, my God. That's fucking awesome. We just keep rolling. They keep getting better. I love the feedback and the comments that we're getting from folks. Everybody's excited about the live show, which I think is cool. We got some great feedback from the university that we're starting. We may have something in store for you guys regarding our Collegiate University of National Technology State. We've got some shit in the works for that, which I'm stoked about. Nick's stoked about. I couldn't resist. I had to get it done. Future wife said, "You're not."
They're almost here, baby.
So that's going to be fun.
That's funny because I told Lady I am putting it on my truck.
See, there's a difference between a 26-year-old and a 41-year-old. Is that like I got kids that can read, and they're going to look at that and go, "What is that?" And they're going to be able to. The thing I like about it is it's subtle enough that it's passable. I think it's not like one of those things where it's like in your face offensive. It's subtle offensive. Where if you get it, then you're like, oh yeah, that's fucking funny. So I'm excited.
Right, it's the opposite of what I just said about getting a hand job from Kevin Spacey. It's the opposite of that. It's subtle. It's not it's subtle. Totally like, hey, I want to get canceled. It's not like that, So
it's a subtle cancellation. And we did mention it.
It's so subtle. And if you
go ahead,
what?
No, go.
Well, if I get canceled, I want it to be subtle. I do.
That's
like
fair.
a soft cancel. I want to be soft cancel. Yeah. But not the dreams,
screaming like headlines on every major news outlet saying Nick Delicati and Logan Ryan canceled for saying, and then here you have the clickbait link, and we're like, oh well, we said it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, if we ever get if people ever put out clickbait titles and shit, it's probably gonna be really accurate. It's probably gonna be like, damn, like sometimes they mess those things up. Like this one was real. Like, damn, yeah, no, I said that. I did it. I consciously said that.
Yeah, well, it came out of my mouth, I guess. I don't know.
Nah, you win some, you lose most, you know?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. So before we get too deep into this, don't forget live shows coming up on the 29th of August. I'm pretty sure I got that date correct this time. I don't know. We're going to have information. We're going to have some shit by the end of the month. We said that last week. Nick yelled at me, but fuck it. We're going to do it. We're going to man up. We're going to be adults. And we're gonna have some cool shit that's gonna be ready for you guys to take a look at, and get tickets and all that fun shit. We're not gonna give a lot of details away because there's some surprises, but right.
I recently told my lady Sarah what the latest plan is for the newest edition. And she laughed and said, "You guys are fucking retarded." Now she said that. She said the R word, not me. So I can't get in trouble for that,
No,
but no. I see where she's coming from though. But I'm like, I think that's an aspect, like that's a little thing we're doing that I'm so fucking excited for.
Yeah.
So excited for. Should we give it a little? We can't.
No. I think it's going to be something a little bit different, and I think I said last week. It's we're going to surprise some people, maybe shock a few. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
I like what you do there. Yeah, I like what you do there.
So Nick, I've been thinking about this. This is something that we talked about this a couple episodes ago, and it's been something that's been on my mind. Since then. And I think there's a great opportunity. We talked about business plans and all that fun stuff last week, but I think there's a legitimate opportunity out there for us to really kind of take it to the next level. We have the TikTok now. Obviously we're on all the social media platforms and all that fun stuff. But the question that I have,
HMNS podcast on all of them.
HMNS podcast. That's right. Drop us an email. But the biggest question that I have for you, Nick, is how do you feel about us starting an OnlyFans?
Okay, you're not. I have a handicap.
Well, I mean, the hot dog body, we all know that, but
no, it's gotten worse.
Oh, the weird nipple thing.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah.
No, it's worse.
No,
it also got worse again.
The nipple thing got worse?
No, that's about the same. The nipple thing is about the same. The lump hasn't really grown or anything, but I've also stopped squeezing it as much because I've learned nothing's coming out. So I learned. No, the nipple thing is still there, but another issue has arisen.
Oh.
Ugh. And we've talked about the rash on the inside of my arm.
Yes.
Okay. That is making a comeback, but I've put cream on it once more time.
Great sentence structure there. English major.
And
graduate of Collegiate University of National Technology, State, Nick Delicati.
State.
Masters in English.
And I'm going to steal this joke from what somebody wrote into us. They said they want to be a proud alumni of cunts. And so here I am, a proud alumni of cunts.
Proud alumni.
I gotta be honest. I don't think the lime in my beer is good.
You get a bad lime?
I think so.
Do they? I don't think they have lime. Do they have lime trees in Florida or New York? I feel like they don't have. Like you can't grow a lime there, can you?
Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's got a little kickback.
Is it fermented?
Oh, there's mold on it.
Oh,
there's mold on it.
Did you put a fucking moldy lime in your beer?
Can you? I don't know if you could see that right down the center there. There's mold.
Oh,
can you see it? Like right.
Yeah, that looks
there.
And you just put your tongue on that?
I did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, there's legitimate. There's actually mold on it.
So you just potentially put penicillin in your beer, and that's probably you probably should. Oh my God.
I have 3 more limes cut after this beer, and I have 3 more beers after this beer.
Oh shit.
A Corona without a beer is a little weird.
A Corona without a beer?
Nope. A Corona without a lime.
There we go.
Is what I was supposed to say.
Took us a minute, but we got there.
Yeah. So we got there. I don't know. What do you think, Logan? Do I bite the bullet and keep putting it in?
Well,
put the
here's my thing.
limes in,
I
right?
feel like the hang on a second. Now, is you just have the one lime left, or are there more limes? Because that's a big question, right? So if you have like if you have another lime, or how many limes do you have on that cutting board? That I guess is the question I'm asking.
On this cutting,
Yeah,
okay, yes. So that's the difference
yeah,
because I have one cutting. I have one cutting board. I also have one
yep.
lime on said one cutting board.
And that's the
I
moldy
have
lime,
another
right?
lime. It's the moldy
So
lime. The whole lime is molded in the center, which is unfortunate. Um, Now, do I have another lime? I do. That would mean I have to leave
yeah, it sounds like a whole
the room I'm
thing.
in. I think I'm going. I think I'm going for it.
You're just gonna get up and go get a new lime. I'm okay with that because I can fill the air with. We can
No,
talk a little bit more
no, no,
about
no.
that. Oh, you're committing to the moldy lime.
I think I'm committing to the lime. I think I'm going to cut. I'm going to try to cut a little bit of the mold. Like so, each. You know how you cut a lime? It's round. You cut it down the
Yeah.
middle, which is unfortunately that's where the
Yep.
mold is. What if I take each slice and cut a little bit of that mold off? I think that's probably
Well, I
fine.
think if you cut.
But it tastes a little. It tastes a little a little funk. Has a little kick at the end.
Yeah,
But I didn't. Okay, so I just licked it. I just licked the
yeah.
lime, right? The whole half
Yeah.
lime. I just licked it before I saw the
Uh-huh.
mold. I My mistake was I didn't use just the tip of my
Use
tongue.
whole tongue.
I like kind of like I whole tongued it like as if it was like a high five to the lime, like a ah, you know. So the kickback only came on the back of my tongue, though, but back where the bumps are.
I don't know, man. I'm super sketched out about throwing a moldy lime in your beer. But I mean, if you think about it, I mean, beer is just like fermented yeast anyway. So I mean, it's kind of like moldy stuff and cheese. I mean, fuck, we eat like blue cheese and all that type of shit. That's mold. So yeah, I think you're gonna be fine. You're fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll be right. So back to my rashes.
To the OnlyFans
And
and
the
rashes.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFan rashes.
So yeah, so I unbeknownst to me, I was trying to be funny, and Sarah was laying on the ground after I got out of the shower the other day. I did the old
Like yoga?
Muhammad Ali. No, she was laying on the floor. I don't know. She had a blanket and everything. She was laying on the floor,
Okay. All right.
like right in front of the couch. She was
Oh,
laying.
okay. Like in front of the
So
couch, like watching TV on. Now
yeah,
I just
yeah.
picture
Not like
like a floor just right next to the bed, and she's just laying on the floor. She's just like, I'm just gonna, I don't know,
she's just laying right next to the kitchen
yeah,
island.
yeah, just laying
Oh
on
my god, what are you
the
doing?
ground, you know, like a cat,
No,
like you know, just
she was laying.
yeah, cat just plops down somewhere, just like, bah, I'm just gonna lay right here. I thought she did that. She's like, fuck it, this is where I'm.
No, no, no. So she was laying right next to the
Mm-hmm.
couch and watching TV. I was trying to be funny, so I did the whole step over Muhammad Ali style. You knock him out and like you step over him because I was wearing a
Yep.
towel. But I didn't really want her to look. I just wanted her to be like, "Oh, you're gonna drip on me," like something
Uh,
like that. But she
uh,
looked. And back in the day, like I don't know, like 2 months ago, I had a really bad rash on my ass, like really bad. Top by like the top of the crack
okay.
though, like mostly on one cheek. So right cheek down at the first couple inches of crack,
Just rashy.
but mostly on cheek. Just a real bad rash, itchy, the whole nine. I scratched it a lot because it's itchy. It's just completely scarred. So I didn't realize that it was so scarred until the other day. She's like, "What is on your ass?" Because I mean, how many times does your wife see your ass? Probably never.
It's not a lot. I can't say never, but it's not like an everyday
Wait,
thing. She's
do you
just
like?
like looking at my ass. She's a fan of my ass. So I don't
Okay,
know.
well, that's love, and I appreciate that. I'm a man. I'm a sucker for a good love story. Um, be honest with me, Logan. Do you like a little like? Okay, how do I say? Starting at your
Mhm.
sack, how far down do you let her touch during nookie? Do you let her get to like gooch? Do you let her get to
No,
bottom of butt?
not so much.
Bottom crack? Bottom crack?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
bottom crack? Bottom
No, not
crack?
that, not quite that far. I mean, you get to a certain point, and I get a little like,
Mhm.
oh, okay,
Yeah, a little jumpy. I get that. I get
that's
that. Uh-huh.
we're gonna have to hit pause right there because that's.
Mhm.
Mm. I think
So you're
growing up
gooch.
as an adult or as a man, I think you try different things, right? So you got to figure out. I mean, I remember being a 17-year-old, kid thinking that I was, king shit of fuck mountain, and I'm like, oh yeah, just I'm slanging this dick, right? And thought I knew all the moves, thought I knew all the. I didn't know shit. you learn all that shit as you
No.
go, as you get older, and you experiment and do different things, and you figure it out. And I've definitely figured out that I don't like things touching my butt. I'm not a fan of it. I know there's guys out there
I get
that,
that. I get it.
there's guys out there that like that. They think it's cool and they think it's good. And hats off, kudos to you there, fella. But that's just not my cup of tea. It's really not. But
I get it. I call it. So me and you have the same thing. I call it
yeah,
spooky butt. It's called spooky butt because I get spooked when you touch
yeah,
it. Like,
yeah,
oh, I get
yeah,
a
yeah.
little jumpy. Like,
It's like a
So we both have
oh
spooky
shit.
butt.
Yeah, no,
That's
no, no.
cool.
It's
Yeah, we both
yeesh.
have.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're saying you go down Skin Bridge? No, nothing past the
Correct.
Skin
Yeah,
Bridge.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. Which is
So
fair. Okay.
where this
So
rash? So
back
this,
to
you had the rash up at the top part, and then what's going
yeah,
on down in the
but she
undercarriage?
saw it. She,
Oh, she saw the top
oh,
part.
the undercarriage.
She saw the top part,
Yeah,
which you've
yeah,
scratched to
yeah.
all
So
hell,
she,
right? So now it's probably at some
yeah,
point has scabbed over,
it,
and then now probably is scarred over. So you have like this weird kind of funky look to the just one
yeah,
side though, right? It didn't go to the other side.
just
It's
one.
okay.
So it's top quadrant,
Upper right hand.
top quadrant, right,
Yep.
upper right hand.
Okay.
Yep. Um, so we got that issue. Lower quadrant is basically a curtain of hair. It's like you draw the drapes. So I don't really necessarily like that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I don't really necessarily like that either. So my point of this whole thing is, if we do the OnlyFans, if we can just do stray away from the right side of my butt, I would appreciate that. What's your plan here?
Well, I was thinking, I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe this is where we kind of test the waters, right? Where we go, okay, we're gonna do just kind of like biceps, right? Like maybe shoulder and just bicep, just because I mean, I think that
Oh, you mean
yeah,
these old things? You mean
just
these
getting
old
right in,
things here? Yeah.
there, nice little definition, and then in the arms and whatnot, and
Mhm.
just post pictures of that, maybe with maybe a little beard in there. I don't know if we can get the angle right, and then you can keep that weird looking upper lip dirt, and maybe girls are into that, and then just kind of feel maybe it's more like a not like a fetish. Well, yeah, maybe even borderline type of fetish type thing, right? Maybe there's one where you
I
get
see.
like a pipe,
Mhm.
like an old cob pipe, and a like a robe, like a just a nice bathrobe, right? But you leave it open a little bit, and there's pictures of you like reading Moby Dick with this like cob pipe, and that's like the pit, and your hair is kind of slicked back a little bit. You got like a little slick back in the hair, and you got the cob pipe,
Oh, you're saying cob pipe like a pipe,
like
like
a
a
smoking
smoking
pipe.
pipe,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like a
Yeah, yeah,
smoking pipe.
yeah, yeah. Like
Oh,
like
okay,
like
okay, got
like
it.
legitimate, like that really good smelling tobacco that you pack in there, and they have this little pipe, and in your left hand you're holding a
Do you
book.
know we went on a yeah, that's a
Just
good look for me, by the way. I could
yeah,
picture
right.
myself doing that. That's a
And then
good look. But
just showing off a
I
little.
would picture my robe. Yeah,
Yeah,
my robe
yeah,
here. Let
yeah,
me explain my
yeah, yeah.
robe to you. My robe won't be like that thick, like grandma, like trying to stay
Mm.
warm
No, no, no.
robe, like the real thick blue
Yeah,
cotton type. No, no, felty type. Mine's gonna be like a silk robe, not red though. It cannot be like a trying to be
no,
majestic and trying to be royal. No, no, it
no,
can't be that. Mine maybe has a
or
floral
like a
pattern.
burnt orange,
Oh,
like just like a weird looking, just kind of off color orange, where people are like,
mm.
"Is that
That's like my favorite
what
color,
color is
orange.
that?"
That's my favorite color, orange. Like a blue.
Yeah, and it's just
Yes, like a
open.
rustic
Yeah,
orange.
it's just open. You're
Yeah,
just
like
showing
rustic
off just a
orange.
little bit of the non chest hair that you have, and just
The chest
and like
acne, yeah, yeah, I love
and
that.
like and like I said, you got the Moby Dick book, and you're just looking sophisticated.
Mm,
You get like a pose where you're like, hmm, yeah,
yeah, and then as soon so I have the
yep,
book Moby Dick, and then, you see me
yeah,
flip a page, and you go, "And cut." I go, "Hey, where the fuck's all the pictures in this bitch?" You go, "No, no, it's not a picture book." "Well, this book sucks."
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
All right,
That's what I'm thinking.
I like that,
That's
I
what I'm
like that.
thinking. Just and because I feel
Okay,
like there's that
I like
audience
that.
out there that specifically I think for you, Nick, is you're going to get that cougar audience. You're going to get those 45 to 65-year-old women that are just like they're
Sure
just
will.
like
They want to deflower me. They want to deflower a young
Dude,
boy is what they
I
want to
like
do.
that little 5'8" man over there sitting there with his chest out. No chest hair, just smooth like the day he was born. Yeah, yeah. Where I could just
Why'd you say little? Why'd you say little 5'8" boy? Why'd you say
because
that?
that's what they're picturing.
How
I'm
about
picturing like
just
like a legitimate cougar, right? I mean she's like 5'10", just like 195 pounds of just tit and ass, and just
oh,
she's popped out a couple trophies, and
which is all fine,
yeah,
which is all fine, but my
that's your audience.
concern is I'm concerned that according to your playbook, you said that little 5'8" boy. I didn't like that even a little bit. Nope, I didn't like that at all.
What?
How about look at that respectable, handsome gentleman that's on the younger
Look
side.
at the overachieving midget over there, Nick Delicati, just overachieving.
Overachieving. I thought I was first like, wow, that's the nicest thing you ever said, overachieving, and then you followed up with midget. I was like, I thought you were gonna be like, look at that overachieving like citizen, human, and like just genuine good guy. And you said no. Like all that went out the window when you said midget. And we're not supposed to say the M word
We can't say
anymore,
that one
okay?
either.
So now I'm canceled for Kevin
Oh,
Spacey.
Jesus
No, I'm
Christ.
canceled for Kevin Spacey. You're canceled for the midgets. Um, and you know what? We just lost a small size of our audience. Get it, midgets? Sorry, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I don't mean
Oh
that.
shit.
I don't mean that. That actually, that's pretty bad. And we also and my lady is also canceled because she
Yeah,
said retarded.
yeah, yeah. But I like that there's a play. I don't know if you've read this, but there is a play to kind of to put a hold or kind of, I don't want to say reverse, but kind of ease up a little bit on the cancel culture, because I feel like it's like just
Good.
so it's brutal at times, right? I mean, they're pulling up shit that people have said 30 years ago, and they're saying yeah, he needs to be canceled because he called somebody a moron, and I'm triggered because he said that guy's Carson Daly said that somebody was a moron, and now
Mhm.
and they're like he should be fired. I mean, it's getting to that point where you can't even. It's like some guy cuts you off in traffic, you call him a moron, and then they're like, "Well, he's canceled now." So I think we're getting to the point, I feel, where we're drawing the line in the sand, where we're saying, okay, this is okay now. You said something 30 years ago that obviously you were a different human being 30 years ago. Times were different 30 years ago. I mean, really, if you think about it, right? Some of the shit some of these
Yeah.
people got in trouble for and got canceled for, and was like decades ago. And society was different. The what we could say and
Yeah. As if
everything
you.
that yeah
Yeah.
could be
Exactly.
done was completely different. And I think that people evolve and people
And
change.
I don't think people take that into account. That's a really good point.
Now don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and then, yeah, people grow. People they don't take
Right,
that into
people grow.
consideration, and times are different.
Don't get me wrong. The pieces of shit out there that are doing these horrible fucking things that deserve to be canceled, I'm 100% for. Our buddy Harvey, 100%.
I agree.
Dude, there's a line in the sand. You don't fuck with women, man. If you're in a position of power, you can't yeah, you just can't do that. That's a
Can't
hard
abuse them.
line in the
And
sand.
yeah,
That I get.
you know what? I think it'll here's the guideline. Here's the guideline. Here's the guideline. It's a
Mhm.
very simple one. If you have to like sit down and plan out how to cancel somebody, not likely. If somebody does something and you go, "Whoa, that ain't right," then we're good to cancel you. But if you're like, okay, how do I explain this? And now you're like writing rough drafts. No, they won't get that. No, what if I write it this way and he did it this way? Then mm,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
likely.
Not likely. I think it's I don't know. I just I it it's I'm glad we're moving in the other direction, where people are starting to realize they're being smart about it. They're thinking about it, they're thinking it through and going, you know what, he's really not that bad of a guy. He slipped up once, then he gets a pass, everything's fine. It wasn't bad. It wasn't anything illegal.
I get he donates
right?
to
That's
charity.
the thing, right? You can't do anything illegal. If it's illegal, you're done. You're fired. Your job's over. If correct. If it's sexual harassment, if you are, sprinkling your pubes onto people's hamburgers when you worked at fucking Burger King, yeah, you probably. Well, even then, though, hang on a second. Let's talk about that for a minute. Here's a question.
Me too. Why do people pick Burger King over McDonald's? Is that what you're going to say?
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
So you are a world-renowned.
Yes, I am.
I don't know. It's Instagram. No. We can't use Instagram influencer. What can we use? No, we'll just say you're just a list celebrity now, right? You are Chris Helmsworth, right? Because you look really similar to Chris Helmsworth, so we're just going to go with that.
They say that. Yeah,
I think you get confused all the time when you go out, right? Specifically in New York, they're like, "Oh my god, is that Chris Helmsworth?" And you're like, "No, it's just my name is Nick. It's all right."
They go, "Hey, Chris. I say, no, wrong guy. I get it, but it's pronounced Nick." And they go, "Who?"
Exactly. So you're Chris Helmsworth, and you had a job when you were 16 years old, and you worked at Burger King, and you thought it would be funny one day to just kind of pick a few Lucy's out and sprinkle them on the old Whopper with cheese, right? Gross, disgusting, whatever. Fast forward to the height of your acting career, that little nugget of information comes out. Is that grounds and justification to being canceled? Because here's my thought: if you're a 16-year-old,
you got to give people passes.
You're a fucking kid.
Child. Right, and you're influenced by all the other kids that you thought your best friends that were also working at Burger King.
Exactly. You're a kid. You're dumb. Number one. I mean, when you're 16-year-old, you don't know shit. I mean, you're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. Can I say that without getting canceled?
I'm pretty sure that one still is allowed. Probably, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know anymore.
Tomorrow could be. Yeah, I get a letter from somebody in the government saying, "Hey, FCC could call us because we're." Is that right?
Yeah, but maybe, but we would put it on a podcast the next week and be like, "Look at this! Look at this guy! I'm getting audited. I'm getting audited by the IRS. Isn't this a joke?" Yeah, no, barely pay your taxes, dude. Dude, you want to know about changing times? Here is something that gets me, and I think I want to talk to you about it because you're old. So do you remember my parents' generation? So slightly above you, you're like in between the butt cheeks. You're crack, but I'm talking the older generation, like parents of people my age. When Facebook first came out, we were prime age for when Facebook came out. They ripped us a new asshole every chance they could. Oh my god, I can't believe the Facebook. I'm going to the bathroom. Nothing's sacred. You post about going to the bathroom. I made a bagel. You post it. You guys are putting pictures of you guys doing whatever you're doing. Nothing's ever private anymore. They ripped my generation a new fucking asshole and made fun of us to no end. You want to know what's worse than that? Them on Facebook. Because they ruin lives on Facebook. These Facebook moms ruin lives. It's all about politics, and it's all about, you voted for Trump. This is fucking ridiculous. Unfriend me. That's their favorite line. You could unfriend me or unfollow me if you don't like Trump, or if you Biden, yeah. And they're like putting up pictures of them at rallies, punching some fucking grandmother in the face. We're like, it's the revolution. It's like, yeah, well, you just lost your job. And all I did was put up a picture of me underage drinking back in 9th grade. See how it's way worse for you fucking idiots?
Dude, I remember when Facebook come out, and this was, I mean, you weren't even born yet, but it was for college.
When Facebook came out, I was born when Facebook came out.
It came out like in 85.
What?
Dude.
Not even a little bit.
100%.
That came out in the 2000s.
Early 2000s. Like super early 2000s. I want to say like 99, like 98, 97, 98.
Okay, you are way incorrect.
I
Which
think
one
we're
of
both
us are
going
going
to
to
look
look
it
this up right now?
up.
Here we go. Oh, I'm typing with one
2004.
hand. I type like an old person. Yeah,
But
suck a
remember
bag of
though, hang
dicks.
on a second though. Remember back then it was only for college students, right? So if you weren't a college student, you
Right,
couldn't even sign
right,
up. And it was to follow your friends in college
right.
and
And then a
network
couple
and
of
all
years.
that fun stuff. And then it turned into this whole thing. And yeah, so I mean, I remember it like growing up, and you're absolutely right. It was like you posted what you were doing, like, hey, I'm about to go drop the kids off at the pool, and take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
taking a shit.
yeah,
Yeah, taking a
yeah.
take the old dookies.
And
All
then
right.
and now it's turned into this whole
And then the
political
older
fucking
generation.
thing. And dude, I
Fuck.
just I go on, and it's I
That's
love
right.
doing this. God damn it, I really love doing this. Is going on, and because I know.
Are you
Oh yeah.
troll?
Oh, I'll troll. Oh, for sure. Because I know that I can post on certain of my friends, and these are people I went to like high school with, and some of them are even a little older. But I know that I can post something that they're going to be like, oh, I can't believe you said that. Oh, and they, it's like minutes later after I post it, they have some sort of rebuttal, and of course, me being me, I'm not just gonna be like, "Oh, you're right," and I'm like, "Nope," and I'll just continue to just poke the bear as much as I possibly can, and I fucking love it. I mean, when the um was it when COVID first came on? I was a little bit of a little bit of a troll then, because I know that there were some people that were definitely taking it way too serious, which I think it should be taken serious, but to the point with wait, wait,
Yo,
wait,
Moby
wait,
Lime's
wait,
going in.
wait, wait. Oh my God, did you cut the mold off? Did you cut the mold off?
What? 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 What?
Dude,
Oh,
you
I
gotta,
didn't cut the mold. I didn't cut the mold off,
but
but I already squeezed
it's
half
still,
of
I
it.
think it's still okay. Just cut some of that mold off. Don't put it in your mouth. Just cut it, cut some of that mold off.
All right. I just look at all the pulp on like the inside of my beer. It's because I was just squeezing it in. Fuck. I think I'm too late. Ah, you're right. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna cut a little bit of it off. I forgot. I was into it. I was into this. I actually recently
Oh, did you
deleted
really?
my Facebook. All right, there you go. Some of the mold is
Dude,
off. Probably.
God, I've been
Yeah,
tempted
I
to do it.
deleted that
I
bitch.
haven't pulled the trigger on that thing yet. I probably should. It just, it is.
Yeah,
Everything I look at now when I'm
it's
on
just too
there
much.
it's all political posts and bullshit.
Oh, I saw something so funny though. Right before, actually, it might have been after. Yeah, after I
Get that.
deleted my
Don't let
Facebook.
that,
Oh shit.
come on. Careful. Jesus.
No, I would never waste beer. There are sober kids
God,
in
dude, these
Africa.
poor sober
Oh, I
kids.
shouldn't
I
have said
hate
that.
sober kids.
I hate sober kids too. Jesus Christ. Um,
Oh, I gotta tell you that story. Hang on, hang on.
I
I gotta
saw a
write this
post.
down
It
because I'm
might
gonna
have been
forget. Uh,
okay.
okay, go ahead.
Wait, could we like create like a personal assistant? Like, I want it to be a bi gender. What is it? What do they call those bi gender names? Dual gender
Oh,
names? Those
like Ryan
unisex, unisex,
or
unisex. That's not even like Lindsay could be no like
yep,
Stacy could be guy or girl.
yep.
Jordan could be
Jordan,
guy. Jordan,
Jordan.
I like
Okay,
Jordan.
so
Let's do
Jordan.
Jordan.
I got
All
a
right,
buddy named
that's
Jordan.
so yeah.
So
Like Jordan,
dude,
write that down.
I got a buddy named Jordan.
I have a
He
couple.
shout out Jordan. I don't know if you listen to this or not, but I'm gonna send you the link to this one because I'm shouting you out, bruh. Jordan is like 6'3". Just
Why do you know so
we
many
all hang
tall
out together.
people?
It's
What
just
the
we're
fuck?
all part of a club. Once you get over 6 feet tall,
There's
it's just kind of how it
there's a secret
works.
meeting.
Sorry you're not there.
You know what? You know what? You sick son of a bitches. I knew there was a tall people meetup.
Yeah,
I fucking knew it. And everybody called me crazy. They're like, you're
dude,
fucking retarded. Oh shit, there it
dude,
is. Okay, I didn't say
dude,
that.
you see us anytime we're in public, right? We see another person that's a head and shoulders above other people. We just give each other the little head nod. We're like, "What's up, dude?" And you're like, "Yeah, what's up, man? I know who you are." Yeah, that's just how it is. Just how
I
it is.
fucking hate you guys.
Anyway, Jordan,
All right.
and I don't think I've ever told him this before, but he has the prettiest eyelashes I've ever seen on a man ever. I know that's the fucking weirdest thing to say. But homeboy's got like these just long, luscious. Like he spent time in the morning doing his eyelashes, but I know he doesn't because he's a man. But
Does he
oh no,
Oh,
no,
oh, I
there's
thought
no
he
way.
did. Oh, which is okay.
I
If you
don't
do
think he
your
does. I don't
eyelashes,
know.
it's
I'll
okay.
ask him, or maybe he can reply to this
This guy.
podcast. But homie's
So,
got like seriously the prettiest
so wait, you're saying
eyelashes.
he's
Yeah, yeah,
tall
and
and
he's
has
got a
nice
smoke show of a
eyelashes?
girlfriend, if I remember correctly.
Oh my! Some
Dude,
people
he's
have all
he's
the
got it
fucking
dialed.
luck. I swear.
He's
Some
and
people have
she's
all the
tall.
luck.
She's tall, so if
This
they get
guy's got
married, they're
Nick.
just gonna have like a 6'8"
I hope.
child. It's gonna that baby's gonna pop out at like 6'4" and just be like, "Hey, hand me the rock." And we'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, I hope. I can be honest with you, Jordan. If you are listening, I hope you have a shitty job.
Oh no, 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 no.
I hope he hates his job
I don't know if I
because
don't know if I can
he
say.
can't have
I'll
it
say
all.
this: he works for one of the biggest athletic brands in the world.
You know what? You know what? Like
It's
it's
silly,
ridiculous.
isn't
Like
it?
it's just
It's
it's too
silly. It's
much.
silly. He
It's
probably
too
has a small
much.
dick though, so it's that probably makes up for it. Sorry, Jordan. Sorry.
I I hope I honestly hope that he's got I hope he
It's
has
just not proportioned.
no,
Maybe just
I hope he has a
in really
mediocre dick,
little balls, like
little
little
dick,
peanuts.
little balls,
Just
little
just a
testes. He's got little milk duds, little milk duds,
little cashews.
little milk duds with like an
Just
average
average.
dick, like with
Just
like rocking a fiver, like a fiver. Nothing. I don't want it to be big. I don't want to hit like because six is very respectable. Six is a very very respectable size. Like some would say big. Some would say big. Six is a good number. Six and a piece. Six and a piece is all right. You know, that's pretty good. That's real good actually. Some would prefer that.
all right. Good
Six
to
is a
know.
good
I'll
number.
have to write that down. Jordan, write that down, bro.
Jordan, write that down. No, this is our
Correct,
assistant Jordan. Our assistant Jordan. Yeah, we have our assistant
dude.
in the studios. Yeah. Okay. Uh,
I don't remember
what are
either.
we
I have
talking
30
about
things that
anymore?
just popped into my head that I wanted to talk about. One of them was since we're talking about testicles, a buddy of mine. So it was our friend's 40th last night. Or it's actually today, but we celebrated last night because it's Saturday night. Went out to pizza. Saw my buddy Louis. I haven't seen in a while. Louis is a good dude. Apparently, he's got to go under the knife, and he's got like a little hernia issue, which kind of sucks, right?
Mm,
And we were we're sitting there at dinner and we're talking about it, and he goes, "Dude, I don't even." He goes, "I have 3 kids. I don't even need my nuts anymore. Why don't they just take them?" I'm like, "What?" So then you have just like this fold of skin down there. I'm like, "Have you ever seen like a fat person that's been like 350 to plus that's dropped the weight immediately? All it is just folds of skin." So, I mean, what are you trying to create? Like a little blanket for your dick? I mean, what's going on? You're gonna like keep it insulated so that when you come home at night, you're like, "Hey, baby, I kept it nice and warm for you," and present it to her outside of the blanket. I don't know. I
mm,
just had a whole bunch of things, and we had a whole conversation about like
mm.
maybe you could just kind of
Yeah,
yeah, like
it's like a little sleeping
it's like a
bag.
little sleeping bag. You do a little origami with it,
Mm,
but you also think that
little sleeping bag.
you,
Look, it's a swan.
but you got to think, dude. If you take and I got to think about this, if you take the nuts out of the bag, dude, that's like it's like a coin purse with no coins in it. It's just gonna be this like gross like flap of. I mean, does it like tuck back up?
My dog's got it.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it shrinks.
Yeah,
It
but
like
I think
shrivels up. It's like dead
when your
skin.
dog.
I think
But
my
hang on a
dog's got
second though. When your
barely any
dog
sack anymore.
how old was your dog when your dog got fixed? It was a puppy, right? Oh,
I
that's
have
right.
no idea. Remember the whole
Yeah,
he
he
was
was saving
saving
and
burning
that's where he
children
lost
from
his
a barn?
testicles. That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that. That's right.
Right. So he didn't get fixed as he was saving children from that burning barn. It got clipped on
Yeah.
a door jamb, and
Uh-huh.
he paused for a second naturally
Yep.
because his testes just got ripped off. And he said he looked back, and they were sitting there, and he said, "No time." Grabbed another kid,
Just a
same mouth, ran him
just a
out,
hero.
left his balls.
Just a hero.
Then that poor schmuck, he
Oh,
smelt his balls burning, and he never stopped.
that
He
dog is
never
a
even thought
champion. That dog is
twice.
a hero. And I'm
So not only did he save all those children, he
I'm
lost
I'm,
his
I'm drinking.
nuts.
I'm drinking to that dog. Your dog is an amazing example of what dogs should be. Cheers.
Oh, you want to know what people hate? Oh, thank you. Cheers. You want to know what people hate? Here's a fun party trick for you guys. If you're ever at a party and there's a dog present, say you're at
Oh yeah,
say you're
yeah.
at
Little Samantha.
Samantha's
What's up,
party,
Samantha?
okay? And anytime you're at a house party and there's a dog present, it's a game changer. We love that. We love that. We're dog people here. You want to piss Samantha off real quick? Just a little joke. Go up in front of her, pet her dog, and whisper in their ear loud enough for Samantha to hear and say, "You were adopted." People hate that. I don't know why people hate that so much,
Why do they
but
hate
they
that? I
hate
feel like
that.
all dogs are adopted, right?
I know, but like people look at their kid, like their dogs as like kids,
That's right.
and just be like,
That's
"Hey,
right.
your mom adopted you," and dude, they hate it. Like I literally did that in. I wish I could say college. Way older than that. I was in like California. I was living in California, and I just had this weird thought. I'm like, what would happen? So I thought it was gonna be funny. I thought I was gonna get a good laugh out of everybody. Oh my god, it was a guy at first. He was like, "Don't say that." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Don't. Why do you got to be a dick? Like, don't say that to my dog." And then it was off to the races. Every party I went to, I would just tell all the dogs that they're adopted. It's like if they're smart enough to understand that, they're smart enough to look in the mirror and be like, "Well, I walk on 4 of these sticks, and they walk on 2 sticks, so something's different.
Oh shit.
Something's different, you know." And their dick does not look like a fucking red Tootsie Roll
Yeah,
that was just licked a whole bunch.
right when the lipstick comes out, you're
Weird.
just sitting
Ugh,
there. All of a sudden, you're just like, "What
gross.
in the fuck is that?"
The lipstick, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, but it looks like you just like it looks like you took the
Yeah.
lipstick, you like unscrewed it and went
Well,
like
I
that.
don't want
Like you just
that
put your
visual
lips
in
around
my
it.
mind
That's
ever.
all wet.
Why would you say that? I don't think it looks like that. I
Well,
just
that's what
think
it
it
looks
looks like
like.
you just take the lipstick thing and it just goes whoop, and then that's it. It's not. There's no mouth play.
Yeah, but it's never dry. No, it's never
Yeah, but
dry though. It's
lipstick is
always
kind of has
moist,
that
like wet.
wet and moist
It's got
look.
like
It's not like it doesn't look like this pencil. I mean, it looks damp.
that. Yeah, but that looks like it. It's that looks wet. I don't know what to say. It just looks not dry.
Oh, it's gross for
It
sure.
looks gross. Have you
But the
ever
best part, no, God, no, I don't.
have you ever touched it?
I don't think so. Not that I can remember.
All right,
You
cool.
you've touched it, haven't you?
No, I've never touched it. I just wanted to know if you touched it.
No.
I've personally never touched it, but that
You're
would
just
be
like,
very funny if you touched it. Are you're not curious, are you?
no,
It's
God,
you're
no,
not curious, are you?
no. I don't need to dodge dick.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. No, me
You're
neither.
curious, aren't you?
I don't think I'm
I think you
curious
are.
now.
Like a little bit. Like every while you're like, I wonder what that.
No, I don't think I am.
No, I'm not gonna touch it. Well, no, I'm not gonna.
You know, like a cat's dick
It's gonna
is like
barbs.
has like
Yeah.
hooks
That's
on it.
fucking
Like it's
wild.
like a fish hook.
A duck's dick is like
Yeah.
spiraled. It looks like a corkscrew. Yeah, duck dick.
You're
Yeah,
no
it's
way.
like,
No way.
dude, they're like
How big are
like
a
that long.
duck's
They're like
dick?
12 inches, dude. I swear to God. But they're thinner than this pencil. I mean,
Imagine that is
they're like
that long.
long, and they're spiraled.
Imagine it was so when it comes out,
Yeah,
does it come
don't
out
know.
like a
No
corkscrew?
idea. Never seen one come out. Never seen. I mean, I've seen like a duck fuck another duck. And by the way, ducks are aggressive when they fuck. Dude, it's like rape. It's like, dude,
Yeah, they
I
are.
want that. I want that little duck over there, and they
Yeah.
just fly over, and they're just like, rah, 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 and then they fly away. And you're like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is in itself kind of impressive that you could fly up, penetrate, and not miss a beat. Like you're flying up.
No, yeah, but ducks fucking water.
Like, you know, like
So he flies in and lands, and then fucking gets that shit.
Full mount.
It's
Full
impressive.
mount. The way I picture it is like they have like that like telescope view, like for like airplanes, you see a little
Yeah.
square in the middle
Yeah,
of the
like a
black and white
radar.
screen, and like
Locks
it's
it
like
on, gets
loaded,
locked.
like
Doot,
yeah,
doot,
yeah, like
doot.
radar, like locked onto the duck puss, and then just whoosh,
Did you
right in
know
there.
that
Mm-hmm.
what is it?
That'd be cool.
Raccoon's dick is actually a bone.
Why do you know so much about
I
animal
unfortunately
dick?
know just the most random shit, and it like I'll hear it one time, and if it's like super random, it gets stuck, and then it just floats around in there, and there'll be like a period of time where I'm like, hey, I may need that later, and like the other part of my brain's like, what the fuck would you ever need to know that a raccoon's dick is actually made of bone? Why would you ever need to know that? And the other part of my brain's like, well, you never know. There might be a conversation. You might need to pull that out.
So they're
Yeah, it's a bone.
and fucking shit. Here we are. Here we are. So they're hard all the time.
Maybe,
It has to be.
maybe
It's a
it
bone.
moves.
That's a tough life.
It's like one of
That's a
these. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
it
retracts. That I think that
retracts maybe
retracts.
like whoosh. Okay. So it's just
Yeah,
so it's just
probably.
hard inside them at all times. Because if it doesn't retract, that's a
Yeah,
hard business day for that raccoon. You
just
go to work on a Tuesday,
yeah,
you meet at the dumpster. You check in, you punch your clock in the dumpster, like
yep,
look, and you got a
yeah.
couple mice in
Fuck
there.
possums.
You got a possum, all of which are like just normal, like hiding their dick away, like no issue.
Rocky.
And here comes fucking
Oh, I was gonna go with
here
Rocky
comes Randy
Raccoon. I like
Randy
Randy better.
Raccoon, and I was going to as well. I was gonna go Rocky too, but then I was like, that's
Yeah, we'll
probably
go
a
with Randy.
cartoon, so I went Randy.
Yeah, I like Randy.
Um, let's go with Randy. So then here comes Randy Raccoon, swinging fucking bone. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, that mouse's wife is there. That mouse's wife.
Yeah,
Now they got to go into
the possum
HR. So
secretary
they
is
go
just
to
sitting there,
HR.
just super offended.
You
She's
know,
like, like possums do when they hiss.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. And then Randy has the fucking audacity to turn and be like, "Well, you know what? Your tail kind of looks sexual as well,
yeah,
because they do.
like,
What is that rat tail they got going on? It's like bald. It looks like a if I pictured an octopus having like a dick, it'd be like what a
just all
possum's
like
tail
tapered,
looked like.
just pointy, and just kind of like with like
Mm,
weird amounts of hair in random places
yeah,
on it. Yeah, that makes sense because octopus have a lot of
yeah,
hair.
just little
That
patches.
makes a lot of sense,
Yeah,
Nick. I feel like the mold is kicking right now.
it
It's getting into your brain, and you're getting a little like,
mold.
"Hey, so fucking octopus dick."
Well, I've been boozing. I've been boozing.
Oh shit!
I've been boozing. Oh man. So here's something that has okay, do you ever have something like that happens, it doesn't leave your fucking mind? Like you just kind of talked about that. But
Okay,
I never really listened to the radio often anymore, but I did the other day. Why do people call into radio stations for like
wait, they
advice?
still do
Why do
that?
people
Because
do
I
that?
mean, I have to be honest with you. I haven't listened to the radio in
Sure do.
a long fucking time. Because I
Yeah.
remember,
No, they sure
do you
do.
remember Love Lines? I think you're probably a little bit too young for Love Lines, but Love Lines was nationally syndicated radio show, and they had Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla, and you could call in, and Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew would give you advice on whatever you needed. And they had some crazy. I remember listening to it at night when I was younger, and they had some fucking crazy people calling in with some weird shit. Majority of the time, it was kind of like, "What's up, Dr. Drew and
That's a
Adam
weird
Carolla?" It
combo.
really was. They played off each other so well
That's a
because
weird combo.
Adam
Yeah.
was pretty silly and funny.
But they
I don't know.
are they
No,
related?
no, 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 no. No. Adam
They look
Carolla's
like they could
way
be.
too uh I don't know the word that I can use.
Oh, nope. Thinking of the wrong guy. I'm thinking
Oh,
of Nick Kroll.
yeah,
Okay,
no.
so
Adam
no,
Carolla,
not even thinking of the right
good
guy.
dude, kind of a nasally voice. Yeah, did the Man Show. Um no, he did it with
With Joe Rogan?
what's the really funny inappropriate comedian's name that drinks a lot and just has a place now where people just show up. Fuck, I can't remember. Oh, I can see his face. Shit.
What?
All right, now I gotta Google it because that's gonna drive me. That's gonna drive me fucking nuts. Man, show host.
Well, while
Yeah,
you're
what'd
googling
you hear on
that,
the fucking radio?
here's what I heard on the fucking radio. People are like calling in for like radio court or some bullshit, and they're like, "My boyfriend cheats on me and beats me every now and again, but I don't want to leave him. What should I do?" And the radio hosts always so the two radio hosts always disagree with each other, like always. Must be a bit or some. One of them's like, "Yeah, this is not hard. Leave him." And the other one's like, "Well, does he love you? Like, does he beat you out of love?" And you're like, "I think he beats me out of love." And you're like, "Well, I think you should give him
A
a
50.
15th chance." And it's like, okay, why are we? What the fight? Leave. Okay, sweetheart, leave. Like that was easy. Thank you for. And like they'll like give their whole name. My name is Brittany McPicture, and I live in Greenwood. And I'm like, okay, so now I know you're my fucking neighbor. Stupid. What the fuck? Radio shows are only like they're centralized. We don't have North Carolina's fucking radio station here.
I don't.
So I don't know why people
That's
still fucking do
beyond me.
that.
That
That
really
is
is. I don't get that. It's like,
was Jerry Springer. Yeah.
yeah, why would you call in, number one, and why would you call into one where if you've listened to it, because I'm sure it's not the first time listening, first time calling. I really feel that doesn't happen. Ooh, excuse me.
No,
So
it
I
can't be.
feel like you've listened to this show before, and you've heard some of the advice that these asshats have passed down, and you have to know that they are playing off of each other, right? One guy's going to be, yeah, you should definitely leave him. The other guy's like, no. I mean, he sounds like he's a good stand up guy. He's got a good job. Maybe he slapped you around a little bit, but you know what? Maybe
Beats
you
you out of
deserve
love.
it. Maybe you weren't. Maybe the dishes weren't clean when he came home one day. I mean, it's just like, and the other guy's like, what? You should never hit a woman. Da, 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 da. And he goes, you know what? You're just a little bitch anyway. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, wait, you just call me a bitch? And then I feel like that's how those shows go down, and they're horrible. Doug Stanhope, by the way, was the guy that was thinking of.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Yeah. So it was Rogan and
Doug
Stanhope
Stan.
that Rogan and Stanhope were the
I
ones
know who
that
that is.
like finished it off. Jimmy
Mm.
Kimmel and Corolla were the guys that kind of started it. And they had the Juggy Girls and such a great show.
Do you know why that? Yeah, do you know why that show ended? Rogan got slack for it because he didn't think that there should be a woman in
Oh,
charge of that show because a woman was like in charge of it. And he's like, "This is a man show. Like, this is not right." Now you say that, and well, now that show
no.
would never fucking exist.
No. There's
Ever.
yeah, no. It's just weird how
Nah.
dude, we're getting so soft.
Well, now in 2021, it's called the non-binary show.
And instead of they have the juggies, they're not juggy girls. They have a couple of girls mixed in with a couple of fat guys with big tits. They're jumping on trampolines. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And we also can't call them fat. We have to just call them people. Ugh.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen like an episode of My 500-Pound Life or 1,000-Pound Life or whatever that fucking show is on Lifetime or whatever it is?
So I refuse to watch it. There's a couple things that I refuse to watch just because like I could stomach anything. I'm currently drinking moldy limes in my beer.
Uh, I
I
feel
could
like this is a
stomach just about
catalyst.
anything.
Hang on a second before you get too
There's
deep in
certain
this
things that
thought. I feel like these moldy limes are the catalyst to you shitting in your mouth again. So I part of me obviously doesn't want it to happen, but there's also a part of me that would be like, that would make a really good story next week because he drank these moldy limes that I said probably was not a good idea, and then he shit in his mouth again.
hey Jordan, write this down. Jordan, write this down. Find new podcast partner. Um, Back to you, Logan.
I'm not.
Why
I
would you
really
wish that upon
don't
me? Are
want
you
it to
shitting me?
happen. I
Don't
don't. But
don't put that in
there
the
is
universe.
there is a little part of me that
Don't
would be
you put
like,
that in the universe.
that would make a really good bit, and I would be totally okay if it did happen. So, but like, definitely not. But part of me is like, yeah, maybe a little bit, because I think it would make just fucking. You sometimes you got to sacrifice your body for the art, Nick. No.
So you want it to happen on the
No. I'm
camera?
saying like
Like on
tomorrow,
camera.
or maybe like Wednesday, and then so that when we get back up on Sunday, when we get
That's
back
when
on
you want
Sunday,
it
you
to
can say,
happen.
"Hey, remember that moldy beer I drank? 100% made me shit in my mouth," and we could talk all episode about that.
Well, I thought we had a good thing going here. I'll be honest.
Hey,
You
you played a sport, right? You played
you
like
know what?
rugby or something like
You
that,
remember what we talked
or
I think
right.
actually
So you've heard of the
a real sport,
sacrifice your
yeah.
body,
Yeah,
right,
rugby
for
is
the
right.
team. Yeah, this is sacrificing your body for the art.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're comedians. We're we're good at what we do. We're funny, and I think this would be a great opportunity for you to take one for the team and just be produce some great material by shitting in your own mouth. Oh, the best part is I could see your face. And like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, when if I would have said that, I would not be able to see your face. And just the appreciation that I have right now of being able to see your face is second to none. And so I got to thank modern technology. I have to thank Zencaster. Got a shout out to those guys for me being able to see Nick's face while he drinks a little bit more of that moldy lime beer. Uh, and again, Nick, I mean, please know that it's just a little part of me, just a tiny, small part of me that wants you to shit a little bit in your mouth. It's not like a full, like a half shit.
So, um, for the people listening, yeah, I'm pretty heartbroken. But I don't want it to seem like I'm just deliberately retaliating to on Logan here. Um, but right before we got on, before we hit record, he told me that the Pilgrim children uh, uh, deserved everything they got. So I didn't want to throw that out because I said to him, I said, Logan, you can't say that. That's rude. And he said, no, it's not. It's a fact. And I said, no, Logan. No, Logan. They did not. They were children. And you said, but they were pilgrim children. That's what you said to me. That's what you said. And I said, that's cold. I'll never repeat that ever. And then after this wish, after you wish this upon me, your business partner, your cat plan partner,
Yes.
your fellow plant doctor,
Yep.
your brewer co-master, your co-degree therapist, your college co-founder
State.
of
Cunt state.
Kunz University. After all this,
Well,
that's what you
I
do.
stand behind my statement that I said earlier before the podcast, and some of them did deserve to get scalped. I mean, it's one of those things that you poke an Indian, you're going to lose some hair. It's just part of the deal, and you just can't make fun of them for running around in burlap sacks just around their genitals, and you just if they need to take a little bit off the top, then they take a little bit off the top. Suck it up.
Do you know who? So I appreciate your explanation, but do you know
No,
who the Pilgrims
no,
were? Because I don't
no.
think you do. Like the Thanksgiving
Yeah,
dinner and shit.
I don't think
I
that
think
I
they
don't
had
think that
like suits
happened.
and
I
top
think if
hats.
it did happen, it happened like in Costa Rica.
I don't
It
think.
didn't happen in America. And Chris Columbus is a fucking dick. That guy was an asshole.
Guy's got a lot of bodies,
bodies, didn't he?
You know,
That guy
how many
caught
people
a
you
lot of
fuck?
bodies.
You know, they're like, how many did you?
Oof.
He's got quite the tally. Do you think he keeps a little? You think he kept like a little book? Like
Maybe
all the
just
names
kept
of the girls that he
little
fucked.
hash marks. I don't know what they did in Spain back then. I'm sure they put little
Mm.
dots, little punch holes, like a punch card. Yeah, like when you go to the sandwich shop, you know,
Like a punch card, yeah.
and you get
So like,
yeah, 6-1's free.
yeah, your
Go to
6th
the
one is
deli
free.
and they're like, "Yeah, let me punch that card out real quick." And you're like, "Oh, one more, and I get a free one." They're like, "Yeah, you're almost there. I'll see you next week, there, Tim." All right, Chris, take care.
Yeah, yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, whatever.
Dude, I don't know what you can get. And again, we're careful there, spraying, coming out hot. Just put it in your mouth real fast. Just stick it in your mouth. That's it. That's what they like to see. That's for the OnlyFans. That's for the fucking OnlyFans right there. It is. Get it.
Yeah. So if you're watching this on YouTube, at HMNS Podcast, you just saw me jerk off a bottle and spray it in my mouth. Wish that didn't happen. Do you ever? That's my whole life. My whole life is doing things and wish I didn't do it. Like that's a thing. But like I never do it like by myself. By myself, I'm a normal dude. Anytime there's another soul present, I'll do the stupidest thing without thinking. I'll just be like,
Nope.
like no joke. Like one day, I shouldn't say this. One day back a long time ago, I thought it'd be funny, be like, yo, how crazy would it be if I like zipped up my nutsack? I didn't actually do it, but like I still like went along too far with the joke and like put my balls out and went to go zip it up. That was weird. Like, why did I do that? Like, no, like I'm sure there's somebody somewhere that's like, if my name ever gets brought up, they're like, isn't that the guy with like the nutsack and the zipper? Like that's not that has nothing to do with me. Like that's not who I am, but it's just a weird thing that I did one time.
Speaking of nutsacks,
and
you
like
mentioned
that's
this
how I'm
earlier, and I was
remembered.
going to gloss over it. But I have to mention this. I have a question. I have a serious question for you, Nick Dog. Nicholas? Is it Nicholas? Nikolai? Nicotina?
My birth my
Okay,
birth name
good. Yeah.
is just nicotine.
We talked about that.
I was an
a
accident
couple.
baby.
You were a pre-cum baby. That's right.
I was a pre-cum baby. It sucks. It's not
So
what you want.
I have
It's not
I
what
have a
you
question.
want.
You mentioned that the undercarriage has drapes. You don't do anything to
Mhm.
to clean those up, trim that back, or did you just let the foliage just be foliage down? And that's just there's not you don't you
Yep.
don't so from like a golfing term, you don't take
Nope.
the overgrown fescue and trim it down to a nice mown putting surface. You just let it just like everywhere.
Everywhere
Okay, so like
south of the
belly
sack,
button
yes.
to below, that you keep that trimmed down, or is that like? So
If
I
you're
think
asking
this is a
currently,
plug or a shout out to
are you asking current
Manscaped. I don't
or
know. Hopefully, maybe you guys will be a sponsor, and if you did, I mean, I keep my shit clean. I don't know what my boy Nick does over here. Maybe you can send him some product.
if we're talking pumpkin patch, if we're talking
I like that. I like
north
that.
of,
There you go.
you like that? Yeah, my pumpkin patch. All right, yeah, my pumpkin patch. If we're talking that, uh,
Yeah,
why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep? Do
no.
you
But
hear me
it's funny
doing
because I
that? I'm
noticed
like,
that
if
like
you have,
4 or 5
you hear
podcasts
that?
ago, I would do it every once in a while, and I'm very conscious and aware of it now. So I'm like, very. I don't know. I do it too. Maybe it's the beer.
What?
Oh no, definitely not the. I was gonna say maybe it's the mold, but I do it too. So I don't have moldy beer. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
you know.
didn't notice that you were doing it, but I noticed that I was doing it like 3 or 4 podcasts ago. Yeah, super annoying because once
I
you're
gotta stop
aware of
doing
it
that.
in
It's
your
like
head, then you're like, why am I
obnoxious.
doing that? Why the fuck am I doing that?
All right, so I'm going to stay focused on that. No, I'm kidding. um,
Ah,
oh,
pumpkin
so
patch.
now I can't even fucking figure out my whole life. What are we talking? Oh yeah, so yeah, my pumpkin patch,
Okay.
neat, trimmed, and ready for a business interview.
Thank you.
Like a nice beard. For the most part. Do you ever forget? Like, do you ever forget to like not your beard? Don't compare your
'Cause it's
beard
all
to
nice
my
and
pumpkin
thick and
patch.
luscious.
It's weird. It was a one
Mm.
time thing, and I told you never again. No, you. So, do you ever forget? Like, do you ever forget to
Yeah.
like you look down, you're
Yeah.
like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, all right. So I've definitely forgotten
I
for the
think it's a
last
little
couple
more than a
weeks.
couple weeks. I think it's
um, do you go hardwood floors and then let it grow
uh,
out to a certain putting green and then shave it back to hardwood floors?
yeah, oh, I just did
So
it. I
that
just did the
manscape thing is that good, huh?
damn it. Just thinking about it. God damn it. It's so annoying because I
Mm.
hear it in my head
It's so annoying. It's so
and
annoying.
fuck.
So annoying.
Oh, I almost choked.
Yeah, I hear it in my headphones.
um yeah, so I keep it pretty generally keep it pretty tightly mown, right? I won't go full hardwood floor. Um the reason being is that I've tried
Okay.
when I was younger, like yeah, I want to say early 20s, like real early 20s. I tried the old hardwood floor and I got like either razor burn or ingrown hairs and it was super uncomfortable. I'm like, well, we're not doing that again.
Yeah, almost every time. Yeah, almost every time you get a little
Those are
ingrowny,
the
which
worst.
is not good. Because I also like here's here, here's a personal
And no one
comment
else
I'll
is
make
listening.
just
I
because I'm
appreciate
talking to
that. Thank
you and you're a
I
great friend of mine.
appreciate
Uh, Nobody else, dude. I know somebody's gonna
it.
write in about this. I don't shave my face very often.
Yep, I know.
Oh fuck, fuck. No, I'm in deep now. See, I talk without thinking because now. Okay, you're gonna ask. I'm gonna see if you ask this question because like it's
Okay,
inevitable. I don't shave my face all the time. Like
sure.
I do, but not as often as the normal guy, right?
Mhm.
Um, so my razor sits there for a while, right? Dulls out, rusts up a little bit. So by the time I'm shaving my patch, it's like a duller blade. It's a little pulley, not that. So I know the the elephant in the room now is wait, you shave your fucking your piece this with the same razor that you shave your face with? And yeah, the answer is yeah. And I wish see that's the problem is
No, and I
I
think
don't
that's okay,
think
and I think
about
that's
how the
okay because
conversation's
I
gonna
have to
go.
say, well, no,
That's
no,
the
no. Here's what
problem.
I'm gonna say. When I was,
Do you?
a 21-year-old man like yourself, how old are you? 15? What are you? 7? How old are you?
26.
27.
I'm
So, when I
27
was a
next week. All right, buddy.
26-year-old man, I did the same thing. It was, I actually shaved when I was 26 because I just had the goatee. I had this bit. I didn't have this bit, right? So no, I've always had the
Wait, when
sides,
did
but
you
I
get
just
that?
wanted to
When
grow
did you get the
I just wanted to have the
sides?
goatee. I know, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking that maybe
That was so embarrassing.
I was just
That was
gonna like 28, 29.
yeah,
You're
I
just
thought
like,
that was
"Oh, the
gonna
sides
come in
grow
at
in at
like
28,
28,
29.
29.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait to be 28 or 29 so the sides will grow in." No, it doesn't work like that. I've had this since I could do this when I was like 19.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Yeah, actually,
No
probably.
way.
I had a goatee
For
in
real?
high school. I could grow this part right here. I could grow it pretty well. The mustache came in pretty well too, so I had this going pretty well. This came when I was about 19, and yeah, just kind of the way it is.
Damn. Though I so you can't see it
For
well
any camera,
on this
you have like
camera,
four
but
hairs.
I have some chin hair. I do. No, shut the. No, I have like my chin hair looks good. You could see it in person. Um, but I could see it expanding. So like for whatever reason, I think I was just late to the puberty game. I think that's what it was. So like I'm still getting facial hair, like new facial. So This is embarrassing. See what I'm fucking saying? I have found in the last couple weeks that my mustache is going lower, more
So you can
towards the
almost grow.
side
You can almost do the
of
handlebar. You can
my
almost get down
crease in
into
my
like right
lips.
here.
You know,
Ah, every man's dream.
which I'm hoping for. But like I think it's embarrassing. It's
Oh no, that doesn't
embarrassing that
stop.
I'm
Okay,
still
so I'm gonna tell
growing
you. I'm gonna
hair
give
in
you
new
a
places. I think that's
little
the
old man
problem.
advice, right? So maybe we should add that to our podcast. A little old man advice.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh, we should do all man advice.
Oh, this is funny.
Yes, where you tell me
So
all the shit that
I've
I should
gotten
look
more
forward to.
chest hair, and I've started actually growing. Yeah, right. I've actually started growing a
At
little
your
bit more
age,
hair on kind of a weird place in my back. Now it's not as thick as like this or my chest hair, but it's definitely darker to the point where last summer we went to the beach and the kids are like, "Hey, you got a little you got some darker hair back there." I went, "Oh fuck." All right, now I gotta shave that. But I feel like your hair's
yeah,
it
but like that's the thing
I
was
don't
like
know, I gotta
you're.
figure it out. Maybe nair
Yeah,
it? I don't know.
how do
I
you
gotta
shave
get
your?
rid of it. Whatever. I hate back hair. I think it's gross. My back is pretty solid. I like my back because my back is in good shape. You know, with it's not I don't have a fat back, which I'm proud of. But with if there's a little bit of hair on it, I'm not. What's up?
How about your lower back?
Yeah,
If
I
your
get a little
is your
bit there
lower back?
because
Do you get any fat on the lower back?
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. But
the old
I've
muffin
got some
top.
great
I'm
exercises to
getting
fix
it,
that too, so we can talk about that later.
dude.
But
I,
the you're gonna
I ain't gonna do it.
you
I ain't
will
gonna do it.
notice
You
that
go
you
fuck
might
yourself. I
start to
ain't
get a
gonna do
few
it.
more hairs in places that you didn't notice that there were hair before. Like I'll get hairs on like my upper arms that just randomly just pop out, so I pull those out immediately because
Oh,
there's not a lot of them.
mm,
No, because
I'm getting
I
them
get them
under my
here. I get them a
eyes. Is
little bit
that
there, but
weird? Like
this
under
gets
my
shaped. So
eyes.
like from here to here. So like just the top part of my cheek down to like the middle part where the beard comes in, that gets shaved because it's patchy in there, which is kind of weird for me. And then the neared, so the neck beard part, all that gets shaved. But like I was saying, when I was 20,
Mhm.
I want to say I was
I have one very.
late 20s, so 20, 28, 29 is when I transitioned from a one razor man to a two razor man because I'm like, you know what, it's kind of weird that I shave my face and my balls with the same razor, so I'm gonna switch this up and go yeah, oh, yeah.
You shave your balls? You shave your balls?
Yeah, I don't know,
You
well,
how
it's
do
not a
you
stretch, it's kind
stretch
of
the
like a
skin and shave your balls?
move. You just kind of like you grab and move.
So
Well,
you just
here's the
mow
thing,
over
if
it.
you
You
use
don't
clippers
not
kinda
too
close to
much
that
pressure. Not too
area,
much pressure. Just right
you're
over the
gonna
hill.
nick some skin, and that hurts like a motherfucker. I've done it one time, and that was it. I'm like, "I'm not using clippers down here without a guard anymore. That sucks shit. We're not doing that." Because so this is where this
You're
question
gonna hate what
spawned
I'm about
from
to
is
say. You're gonna
because
hate
you
what I'm
said
about
that
to
you had
say.
a curtain, like, under there. Like, so your, what do you call it? I forgot what you call it. The gooch? Skin bridge. There it is. The skin bridge.
Skin bridge.
I call it the
Gooch.
gooch.
The
The
gooch.
skin
Me,
bridge
me and you call it
has
the skin
just it's
bridge.
just like curtains. It's just like full, like just hair just going down there. Just yeah,
Foliage.
yeah.
Like
No,
this. Like this.
I shave it.
Like you could run. You could comb it. Um.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm about. You here. You shave your gooch. You're out of your fucking mind, bro. Are you serious?
You don't need to know.
How can you tell which way the grain's going? You can't. You
Oh, did I just blow the young buck's
what?
mind with the you don't need to know
How
which
do
way
you
the grain's going? Yeah.
on the old skin bridge, the old gooch? You
Yep.
dude. So
Mhm.
does your
Yep.
okay? You got your butt cheeks whew, poof,
Uh-huh.
right there, right?
Yep.
When you walk,
Yep. I think everybody walks like that.
they
I feel like
alternate.
if you don't walk like that, there's
Yes. Okay. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know how tight your gooch skin is, but that's going to have a little bit of movement. You know, it's like two. You butt up your hands, palm to palm, or pinky to pinky,
So
and
I'm gonna say this
you
to
know
you.
a little bit of movement in the gooch area. That
It's not.
is
It's really
razor
not. And
rash
I have to
burn.
tell you,
Friction. It
it
is.
has to be
I've
because I
done
don't
it.
have a
I've
lot of hair.
done it.
I
Maybe
have
my gooch is hairier than
some,
yours.
but it's
Maybe.
not
Maybe.
like this. It's definitely not like my chin hair,
What?
right? It's definitely thinner and more space. There's more space in between the hair follicle, right? So when I shave that, it is the best thing ever because I more times than not, if I don't and I let it get long, something will get caught and I'll pull a hair out and that hurts like a motherfucker. I don't want that. I like it when it's smooth. I like it when all of that is smooth in that area.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a intriguing routine. My routine is significantly more embarrassing. I feel like this here it's I
I
feel like it's
just told
always
the
just me.
world that I
Maybe I'm not
shaved
living
my
life
ball
correctly.
sack. I don't
I maybe
know.
I don't do the life thing
Okay.
right. Okay, you wanna know what's more embarrassing than you shaving your ball
No.
sack?
What the
Me
actual
pulling each
fuck?
hair
You
out
pull them out
individually.
one at a time? Oh,
Yeah, but only when I pee. So every time I pee, I'll pull one out.
from where? From okay. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Hang on. I got to wrap my head around this a little bit. So you and we've talked about your pee routine. This is a full pull down.
Yes.
Full pull down.
That's why I pull my
Wait
sack
a minute.
out.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
Yes,
Wait.
full
Wait.
pull
Wait.
down.
Wait. Wait.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
pull ball hair out, or is this gooch hair?
No, gooch hair hasn't been touched since age maybe 17 or 18. I'm talking it's been a decade. It's been a decade since the old skin bridge has been touched. I don't touch that. I don't trim it. I don't touch it. I let it ride. I've had that friction down there. I've had that burn where you walk and the it's like fucking Velcro rubbing against each other. I've had that. It's not good. It burns. You don't want to. You can't touch it. Ugh. And I wipe
Wait.
down to the gooch.
Wait.
I
Whoa.
make sure I
Whoa.
get
Whoa. Whoa.
a
Whoa.
clean a clean. Uh, I
You wipe
what
down
what
to the
I
gooch?
know what you're gonna say. What good good. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew
Hold,
it. Yes, I.
hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Damn it! You're so smart. You're so quick. You're quick.
You
You're quick. You pick up on shit.
you're telling. Wait a minute. You're telling me that you are back to front?
I don't want to answer it. And I stand.
I don't even. I don't know what to say. I don't. Oh,
Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, I don't think I'm normal. I gotta be honest. Up until us doing this podcast, I thought I was so normal. I thought I was the normal one. I'm starting to think
oh
I'm
my
not the
god.
normal one.
Okay. Hold. So you're dead ass serious that you are.
Ah,
You're. Oh my
ah,
god. I was thinking about the shit that I had
ah.
yesterday, and I had like a whole bunch of like carbs and just like really tasty,
Ah.
delicious food, but it fucks up my stomach, and it generally comes out pretty wet when I have like these really horrible foods that are really tasty. They just don't like my stomach. And if I were to go back to front, I would smear a lot of shit on my balls.
But it's nope. Because it's a scoop at the end, whoosh, right before a sec, and a crack scoop. And then I don't get me wrong, I'm also a front to backer, but it's typically
Oh,
towards
so you
the
go
end
both
of
ways.
my wiping, just to make sure nothing was piled up there.
So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you're just tuning in now, folks,
so,
I don't go
so
both ways
you
sexuality. It's just my wiping
you have a two-way
technique.
street up old ass canal, right? Oh my god, how is
Mm.
that?
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm.
I am definitely a one-wayer.
Why are you a one
It
wayer? Is
is it
everybody a
is it
one
is
wayer?
front to back. No, it's front to back.
Why?
What?
No, because then
Why? No, no, no,
no,
no, no.
because you
Hang
don't
on, hang
think.
on, hang
That's
on,
why
hang
you
on,
don't
hang on,
think.
hang
You
on,
don't
hang on.
think.
It's
You don't think.
so here's how I look
Oh,
at it, right?
okay.
It's
You
front
don't
to
think.
back, and there's a potential. If it's not a clean, it's a potential of a collection area, right? I want the collection area the furthest away from
Yeah.
showtime as possible, right? You picking up what I'm putting down right there?
That
I
makes
don't
sense.
want
You know what? I'm following. Go ahead. That's
I don't want
fine.
any of this. I don't want any
That's
brown
fine. But you're
stuff
still not.
near
You're not
where I'm
thinking.
going to be in some pink stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking, right? I want that away. So I'm going to pull all of that back. Now,
Mm.
there potentially could
And
be
that's
some
fair.
times where
That's
I need to go up north and make sure that
fair.
the top part of the route is cleaned out as well, and that's fine. I'm okay with cleaning out up there. And generally, I'm going to say 95% of the time, I'm dropping that deuce right before I hop in the old shower. So it's going to get the full clean regardless. But
That's yeah. Okay. And that and that's fair.
yeah,
Now,
I'd
here's
like to
the.
hear
Can I
this.
tell you why you
And
don't think?
believe me, all you folks out there right now that are listening that have made this
Here's
far
why.
into this, 1,000%. As soon as we wrap up, I'm posting some shit on Twitter. Because we're gonna put a poll out there because I want to know where my front to backers are and who the fuck is out there going back to front.
Yeah.
Why?
No, and we have to add a third option. You got to go both ways. But here's the thing. I'm about to enlighten everybody's life. I'm gonna no because
Okay,
here's the thing. I
shine that
think
light.
most people don't
Shine that
think.
shine that
Most people
bright
don't
ray of
think.
sunshine down on
And
us,
here's why
Hoss.
most
Let's
people don't
go.
think. Okay, let's get okay.
Mhm.
As a man, Logan, as a man that has hair, okay, I may not be hairy in the face. I'm hairy in the taint. Okay,
So
okay,
North
I'm
Bridge.
hairy back
So
down
the north
south.
part
Okay,
of the
I got
exit
hair in the crack. The
there.
hairiest part of me is the crack.
Oh, see, I don't. I got nothing down there.
Yeah, I'm hairy
I mean,
everywhere.
I got
I'm,
ass crack hair, but
I'm
when you get towards the
you got
top,
no
there's nothing.
ass crack hair. Mine has a distinct end as well, but it's
I'm saying
most crack.
50
Most
all
crack.
around
I'm
the hole.
talking 9/10 of crack is hair. Okay, so
That's
it
it. That's all I
does
got.
matter.
Good
All
genes.
around hole. You got some luck. You got some luck. I think I personally think I think personally, my genetics led me to no face hair, but it all dropped down south. But anyway, here it doesn't matter. The regardless, you still have hair in the crack. Okay, you go all one way. How can I demonstrate this? Here we go. I got my fingers here. This is all your hair, right? You wipe one way, it all folds this way.
Mm.
Now you're just wiping on top of the top layer of hair one way. Now
I,
you go
yeah, yeah, yeah,
back,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
all that poop is now under that top layer of hair. Okay. Now you go back, you lift that hair back up, and then keep going back the other way. Now it's facing this way, which was underneath. So you're actually flipping the hair back and forth, making sure you get all layers of the doo doo, because doo doo is deceptive. Remember that, people. Here, if you're going to take one thing
Super
out of this
deceptive.
life
Now,
and out of this podcast,
here
doo
is
doo is
here's
deceptive.
the shit. Okay, I clearly don't have as much hair down south. I feel as you do. Um, hmm.
Well, I'm more of a
I
man than
don't
you,
I don't
but go
think that's
ahead.
ever been a prerequisite. I feel like that's a. I feel like I feel like this has been the
A debate.
if you can
I
grow
get it.
this,
No, I get
then
it. A debate.
it's
It's
like,
never
all
been
right,
a debate.
then you're a man. If you can't grow this, then it's like, oh, you're just a boy or a woman. Just throwing it out there. So, cut the mold off. Cut the mold off. Fuck.
Oh God, sucker!
Oh my God! Please cut that off.
Look how
Show us. Let me see.
look how bad the mold is on this one.
Pull up to the camera. Let me see. Bring it up.
Do you see it? Do you see all that mold?
Oh, dude, you gotta cut that off.
Shit.
You have to cut that off. Yeah, no, you gotta cut that off, or not put it
Yeah, you
in.
can see
It's
it.
one of the two. It's cut off or not put in, because that is. It's close enough. You probably.
Look how good that lime looks. It's also weird how
Oh,
like
yeah,
I go to put it in
not
and
that's
like
not lime
it's all
normal.
just falling apart in my hands.
Oh, careful!
No, usually it's like, oh look,
Yeah,
like
put it in your mouth. Atta boy.
Oh,
Oh, it's still coming. Oh, it's still coming. He won't stop. He won't stop. Oh, oh.
that's a lot.
No, I
That's a
don't,
lot.
because like I
That's a
said,
lot.
I don't have
But so do you see what I'm saying with the whole
the full bird's nest of hair that's sitting down, in my ass crack. I mean, I feel like that's you have like here's what I'm picturing: your full head of lettuce right down there in your ass, and I don't have that. I don't have it. Let's see it.
and
Bring
you're
that
not
shit
far
up.
off because you
We
want
want
to
to
check this bitch
see.
out.
Yep. Let's see. Look at that. Look at those gold.
You wanna-
Oh shit, that's a lot of fucking hair. Ah, that's good. That's some good shit. You
Oh,
can almost you can
look
almost
at
put
that
that into a
shit.
bitch biscuit, can't you? You going for the bitch biscuit? That a kid. I like it.
Which is what I'm going
So
for.
here's the thing, though: like I said, dude, I feel like I
Not
definitely don't
not
have
so much.
the full rainforest of foliage happening down in my undercarriage, and I'm thankful for it. Because I don't, I hear what you're saying. I 100% hear what you're saying, and saying that, look, dude, if you go one way, you're just brushing the comb this direction. You can have some poo that's sitting down up in here. So you need to go the other way to make sure you're getting it all,
Exactly,
and then you get it
scraping the
all.
surface.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still don't think going
Yep.
back to front is the right answer, because if you're not taking proper care of the full undercarriage,
Yeah.
right? Then the potential exists that you're taking those little bits of poo and putting it next to your testicles. And if you got a nice lady that's going down and saying, "Hey, let me take care of you,"
Well, we talked about this in the beginning. It's not much south of the old ball bag. All right, it's we definitely don't go bottom crack, but a little
so
skin bridge action every now and
I
again.
like what I like. So,
I'm an
and that's where I
adult,
think you
so
need
fuck you.
to
I like what I like.
you need to trim that up a little bit, and that might, but you don't need to do anything. I fucking say, but I feel like just getting down there
No,
and getting it just in that like closely mown area. I think it's gonna be better than leaving it full, overgrown.
I don't have the tools. I don't have no hedge trimmers. Nothing.
All right,
I got a straight blade. And
I'm gonna
that's
reach out
it.
to Manscaped and see if they might be interested in
This,
sponsoring this podcast to help you
this
out
is
with your undercarriage. And I know you got a birthday coming up next week. I'm excited about your birthday.
that would solve a lot of
I
problems.
said I have something
Until
coming to
then,
you.
we should
I
check out
do have
Twitter.
something coming to you. I don't know that it's going to be there in time, unless I pay the extra money to get it overnighted. I might. Fuck it. I might.
Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But every,
Oh,
everybody
100%.
should
Oh my
follow
God.
us and answer
We have
our
so many
surveys
surveys.
that are inevitably coming.
They're coming this week. What's up?
And where can
They're gonna find them. They're
where
gonna
can they
find them on our Twitter, and
where can
our
they find
Twitter
those?
handle.
Where can they find those
Geez,
surveys?
what is our Nick?
Yeah,
you remember our Twitter handle, don't you?
you threw it back at me. I was trying to get you to say it, but sure.
I
At
was waiting for you to throw it back at me.
HMNS podcast. Oh, sure. Let's run it back. And perhaps Logs,
We
would you
do
mind
have one of
telling
those,
them
and it's at
where they could find
HMNS
the old
Podcast.
Instagram?
Guess what, Nick? What if somebody wants to send us an email? Can they do that?
Oh, good golly, they sure can.
No,
Oh my God, did you hear me fart?
I missed it. I missed it. I hope the audio picked it up. I really do, because if it
Did you hear me
didn't,
fart?
just I will find that. I will edit that out,
I'll
and
just
it's
keep
going to
posting
be
the fart.
that's going to be a shirt clip for sure.
Oh, perhaps the Gmail. And that is hmnspodcast@gmail.com. Hey, if you guys are interested in
Oh my God,
watching us instead of listening
have a
to
YouTube,
us,
and it is
where could they find that?
HMNS Podcast. Check it out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever the fucking things are. Smash that like button. Do all the things that all those fucking YouTubers say that we should be probably saying too, that I don't even know what they are, but fucking do that shit. And hey, Nick, we have a TikTok, don't we?
Do it all.
Oh,
We absolutely do. And that is HMNS Podcast. Guys, it helps us a whole lot when you like, rate, subscribe, even on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that shit. Tell a fucking friend. Tell your mother. Tell your fucking mother about us. All right? She'll love us. She'll love us like the fucking kids she never had, because we're better than her. You. We're not better than the mother. We're better than you. All right? I don't. We love mothers. We love mothers. We're MILF hunters. I mean, we love mothers.
Hey, keep your eyes open for that fucking OnlyFans too.
Moms love you as well.
Who knows?
And that's
who knows? Who the fuck knows? His weird pic, Nick in his fucking robe and a pipe, reading Moby Dick, or maybe like what's that war book? There's like a war book. I don't know, whatever. Some like real important literature is what Nick is going to be reading in these fucking photographs. But fuck yeah, Nick, another fucking great time.
Until then,
Logan Ryan, see ya.
This is Nick Delicati logging out.